thought I'd give everyone an update on my latest adventure. So I don't know what happened. I don't know exactly why, but in April, I decided that I was going to try sewing my own clothes. Last year, I kind of was renting clothes through like some companies that offer that service. But then I just thought, you know what? I'm getting kind of sick of just borrowing clothes. I want to wear clothes I actually own. But I thought, you know what? I think I'm going to try making clothes. Like, I don't know why. I used to sew quite a bit when I was younger, like 20 years ago. And I don't think I had sewed anything for 15 years, but so I'm kind of re-entering. So I bought some fabric, and I started with quilter's cotton because it's easy to sew with. And I was like, I don't want to try anything that's difficult. Fabric can be difficult to sew with, like if it's unravels easy or all that kind of stuff. So this is the first thing I made. So I bought a pattern that had a bunch of different things in it. So I found this new Butterick pattern. It's B6669, and it has a dress, pants, a jacket, a skirt, and a tank kind of top. So right before Easter, I got this made, and so it's a little bit busy when you wear it all together, but it was good for Easter. So it's a jacket and some wide-legged three-quarter legs pants. I guess you could call them culottes. So this was kind of my first go at it. So I like the sleeves. I thought it turned out pretty well. The shirt I'm wearing underneath this is just a ready wear, but I thought it looks good. So I was pretty happy with this outfit. And I've worn the jacket a lot. The pants I've worn a few times. It goes with the tops in my wardrobe. So I'm just going to share with you the clothes that I've made in the last month and a half, probably since mid-April to mid-May. So I have the same pants on, but this is the top pattern that I made. This is actually the very first thing I chose to make, and it turned out okay. It's a pretty big learning curve to learn how to do an invisible zipper and to do ruffles and this whole top thing. But, I always dive right into the deep end whenever I do anything. So there is an invisible zip up the back. And, yeah, so this goes with the culottes and with the whole set. I tried to make the colors all mix and match, so everything would be interchangeable. So jacket again, this is the skirt that was in the pattern. So it looks like a wrap skirt. So it has a ruffle trim around it. So I got to revisit how to make ruffles. I revisited a lot of skill sets. It has an invisible zip in the back. Another invisible zip. I'm getting very good at putting those in. I even bought an invisible zipper foot for my sewing machine. I didn't know there was such a thing, but that works slick. So again, this is a very lightweight denim for the skirt. That sewed up pretty well. So I'm happy with this. So I can wear this with the jacket. So this is all from Butterick 6669. So it all looks pretty good. So here's the dress that was part of that same pattern, B6669 Butterick. I did this in a blue quilter's cotton, and I was pretty happy with how it turned out. This is just a ready-wear crochet top that I often wear with short sleeve dresses, but I thought it looks really good. This will be really good for summer when it gets really hot. So, and here it is without the top. So again, for hot weather, it has the same bodice top as the cream tank I made. I felt better about this one. It's like the more times you make kind of a similar thing, the easier and better it gets. Again, has an invisible zipper in the back, but I kind of call this my summer moo-moo. So because I enjoyed making that kind of wardrobe out of one pattern, I thought, well, let's buy another one. So then I got a new wardrobe, a Butterick 6670, and this one has been more of an adventure, a little bit more of a challenge. But I thought, oh, you know what, this would be nice to do in a more fall tones, and I thought, oh, let's kind of coordinate different kinds of plaids. So this was I made the skirt and the shirt, and the skirt I'm pretty happy with, and I branched out the fabric from quilting cotton. I thought, oh, I'm gonna try some different kinds of fabric, and I bought them online, the fabrics, and so you don't really get to touch or feel or see. So I'm happy with the fabrics. It just was a different learning curve to actually sew on different kinds of fabric. So the plaid, this skirt is a very simple skirt to make, but the fabric I love, but it's like a loosely woven plaid, so it's like kind of like, it's not canvas, it's a polyester, but it unraveled really easy. So it was like, I'm gonna have to finish anyway. So it was just, you had to do everything backwards, but it turned out well. The plaids aren't perfectly matched on the sides, but that I'll figure that out later. And then the top, I really like this top. I think it's a little bit loose on me. Like if to make it perfect, I probably should have cut a size smaller, but that's what size it said. I mean, I think it fits well here. I want it to be tighter, but overall, I like that. I like the outfit. I just had more frustrations with this. However, this wasn't the biggest frustration of the set. I also had bought some plaid linen to make this dress that could either be a dress or you could wear as a coat, and I thought that would look really good with the pants I ended up making. But my cats destroyed the fabric. Like, I had it all cut out, I had washed it and pressed it and cut out the pattern pieces, and then I went to go sew it the next day, and my cats had ruined it. And they never ruined anything of mine, but they chose to ruin that. And I was like, you don't ruin anything in 10 years, and you're gonna choose my sewing project? So I don't know if they're just mad at me for sewing, or if there was something funny on the fabric that they just felt like they had. Here's my leftover fabric of my vision. So I have to buy the whole new I have to buy that pattern all over again if I want to make that jacket, and I have to buy the fabric all over again. And I just got so mad at my cats that right now I have no desire to reinvest in buying that pattern again or buying this fabric. But I did like this fabric, but my cats did not. So I had scraps of it. So maybe I'll, I don't know, make something out of this. But yeah, that was. So anyway, so this shirt. This was the impulse buy pattern and fabric I bought when I was so mad at my cats for destroying my fabric. So I hopped in my car. Keep in mind, every bit of fabric I had bought up until this point and the pattern, I just done it online because it's easier because I live so far from a fabric store. But I was so mad. I just got in my car and I drove 40 minutes to the nearest fabric store. I drove to Joann's so I could just get over my anger at the destruction. So I ended up buying a McCalls blouse pattern because I thought that eventually I could make all these blouses, or quite a few of them, for different seasons and different fabrics, and just experiment. So when I was there, the quilting fabric was on sale, so I just bought this blue quilting fabric. So yeah, a nice little summer shirt that kind of helped improve my anger. But this is McCalls 7902, and this is view B, so it has the little flounce sleeves and buttons down the front. So I was happy with this. It's cute. But then I got creative, and this I'm actually pretty proud of because I didn't have this as a plan, but I realized I had leftover fabric from the skirt and from the red top I made. So then I thought, I wonder what that cream colored top would look like from my other pattern if I mixed and matched the leftover fabric into the top. So then I took the plaid, as you can see, and that red, and I'm really happy with this skirt. I don't know that I'll wear it with this skirt because it might be too matchy-matchy, but I mean, it's cute. But this top I think will be great in the summertime. I can wear it with jeans and dress it up or down, or black slacks, or whatever. So I got the fit better. So like the more times you make a pattern, I'm discovering the better you get at it. And I was more comfortable working with the more difficult fabrics. So yeah, so this is, I mix and matched. I'm pretty proud of myself on that one. And the last thing I've made this month are the pants. These are the pants out of the Butterick B6670. These have a little bit of stretch in them. They're a polyester rayon with a little bit of, and so this is the first stretch material. It's not a big stretch, it's just, it has just a little bit of stretch through the width. And I like these pants. They turned out pretty well, and I realized they go with a lot of the stuff I've made, so I'm happy with my color choice. So yeah. So it gave me a little bit more confidence, because one thing I want to try to do this summer is I want to try to make a pair of jeans. So, but having made these pants successfully, and it's a little heavier material, and I got the fit pretty well. I didn't have to alter the pattern. I wasn't completely happy. I think they're a little bit baggy in spots, but the waist fits pretty well. And yeah, so that is my sewing adventure for April and May. So it's been a lot of fun, but at a certain point I started to think, how many clothes do I need? Because I've made a lot, but I have a few more things I want to try. Like I have stuff I want to just try to do. All of these were marked easy, so maybe it's time to venture into a pattern that's not marked easy, but some of them that said easy, I was like, are you really sure that's easy? But yeah, it's been fun. So that's what